You are here right now, in this moment, reading these words because something inside you is stirring. Something inside you knows that this December is different. This isn't just another month on the calendar. This is your time. This is your moment. And if you're seeing this message right now, it's not by accident. Nothing in this universe happens by accident. You've been guided here because there's something you need to hear, something you need to understand about yourself and about the magnificent power that lives within you. Let me tell you something that might change everything for you. You are not your past. You are not the mistakes you made yesterday, last week, or last year. You are not the failures that have been weighing you down. You are not the person others told you that you were. You are something far greater, far more powerful, far more infinite than you've been led to believe. Right here, right now, as we approach the end of this year, the universe is offering you a chance to wake up to who you really are. December has always been a time of endings and beginnings. The old year dies, the new year is born. But this December, something more profound is happening. You're being called to shed the old skin of who you thought you were and step into the truth of your being. You're being called to remember that you are not a human being having a spiritual experience. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. And when you truly understand this, when you truly feel this in every cell of your body, everything changes. Look at your life right now. Really look at it. Are you living the life you dreamed of? Are you being the person you know you can be? Or have you been settling? Have you been accepting less than what you deserve? Because somewhere along the way, someone convinced you that your dreams were too big, that you weren't smart enough, talented enough, worthy enough. I'm here to tell you that every single limiting belief you've carried is a lie. Every single story you've told yourself about why you can't have what you want is false. The only thing standing between you and the life you desire is the story you keep telling yourself about why you can't have it. The universe doesn't know the difference between what you say you want and what you believe you can have. It only responds to your vibration, to the energy you're putting out. And if you've been vibrating at the frequency of lack, of limitation, of fear, then that's exactly what you've been creating more of. But here's the beautiful part. Here's the part that should fill you with hope and excitement. You can change your vibration right now, this very moment. You don't have to wait until January 1st. You don't have to wait until you have more money, more time, more resources. You can choose differently right now. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. This isn't just a nice saying. This is a fundamental truth about how reality works. Your perception creates your reality. If you see yourself as a victim of circumstance, you will be. If you see yourself as powerful beyond measure, you will be. The choice is always yours. It has always been yours. You've just forgotten that you have the power to choose. Think about the person you've been being for most of this year. Have you been living from a place of fear or love? Have you been making decisions based on what might go wrong or what could go right? Have you been focusing on what's missing in your life or what's already abundant? These questions matter because your answers reveal the consciousness you've been operating from. And your consciousness, your awareness, is what creates your experience of life. Fear is nothing more than false evidence appearing real. It's a projection of your mind into a future that hasn't happened yet. And 99% of the things you worry about never actually come to pass. But even when they do, you handle them. You've handled everything that's come your way so far, haven't you? You're still here. You're still breathing. You're still capable of creating something new. So why give fear so much power? Why let it dictate your choices and limit your possibilities? Love, on the other hand, is your natural state. It's who you really are beneath all the conditioning, all the programming, all the stories. When you operate from love, when you make decisions from a place of love, everything flows. Opportunities appear. People show up to help you. Synchronicities multiply. This isn't magic. This is alignment. This is you finally working with the universe instead of against it. You see, most people spend their entire lives pushing against reality, fighting what is, resisting the present moment. They waste enormous amounts of energy arguing with reality, wishing things were different, replaying the past, worrying about the future. But the only moment you ever have is now. This moment right here. And in this moment you have access to infinite possibilities. In this moment you can choose a different thought, a different feeling, a different action. In this moment you can begin again. December is showing you that time is running out on the old version of you. The person you've been pretending to be. The small self that's been playing it safe. The scared version of you that's been hiding from your greatness is being called to step aside. Because the real you, the authentic you, the you that's connected to source energy wants to be born. And it's been knocking on the door of your consciousness, trying to get your attention. That's why you're here right now, reading these words. Your higher self orchestrated this moment because it's time for you to wake up. So many people go through life asleep. They follow the programs they were given as children. They believe the limitations their parents believed. They accept the rules society imposed on them. They live small, quiet lives of desperation, always wondering if there's something more but too afraid to find out. Don't be one of those people. You weren't born to be average. You weren't born to just get by, to survive, to make it through. You were born to thrive, to create, to express the unique gift that only you can give to this world. Your gift isn't something you have to go looking for. It's already inside you. It's been there all along. It's that thing that makes you come alive. That thing you would do even if no one paid you. That thing that makes time disappear when you're doing it. But somewhere along the way, someone probably told you that you couldn't make a living doing that. Someone told you to be practical, to be realistic, to get a real job. And maybe you listened. Maybe you put your gift on a shelf and told yourself you'd get back to it someday. Well, someday is now. December is your wake-up call. This is your moment to stop waiting for permission and start giving yourself permission to be who you really are. The mind is a powerful tool, but it's a terrible master. If you let your mind run your life, it will keep you safe, small and stuck. The mind loves routine. It loves predictability. It loves staying in the comfort zone because that's where it feels safe. But growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone. Transformation doesn't happen when you're playing it safe. Your dreams live on the other side of fear, on the other side of uncertainty, on the other side of that line you've been too scared to cross. What if I told you that everything you want is already waiting for you, not someday in the future, but right now in a parallel reality that exists in this very moment? Quantum physics tells us that all possibilities exist simultaneously. The version of you that's already living your dream life exists right now. The version of you that's already healed, already abundant, already fulfilled exists right now. The question is, which version are you choosing to tune into? Which frequency are you vibrating at? You tune into the reality you want by becoming the person who already has it. Not by pretending, not by faking it, but by genuinely shifting your inner state. When you feel abundant, you attract abundance. When you feel healthy, you attract health. When you feel loving, you attract love. It's not about manipulating reality. It's about aligning with the reality that already exists. But here's where most people get stuck. They try to change their outer world without changing their inner world. They try to get more money without changing their relationship with money. They try to find love without learning to love themselves first. They try to be successful without addressing the beliefs that say they're not worthy of success. And then they wonder why nothing changes. You can't solve a problem at the level of consciousness that created it. You have to rise above it. You have to see it from a higher perspective. This December, you're being asked to rise. You're being asked to elevate your consciousness, to expand your awareness, to see beyond the limitations of your current situation. Yes, maybe you have bills to pay. Yes, maybe you have responsibilities. Yes, maybe you have real challenges in your life. But none of that defines you. None of that is who you are. Those are circumstances, and circumstances can change. What doesn't change is the eternal spirit that you are, the consciousness that's having this human experience. When you connect with that part of yourself, when you remember your true nature, you stop being at the effect of your circumstances and you start being at the cause. You stop reacting to life and you start creating life. You stop asking, why is this happening to me? And you start asking, what can I create from this? You become a conscious creator instead of an unconscious reactor. Every single thing that's happened to you, every challenge, every setback, every disappointment has been preparing you for this moment. Those weren't punishments. Those weren't signs that you're not good enough or that you're unlucky. Those were lessons. Those were opportunities for growth. Those were the universe sculpting you, shaping you, preparing you for the greatness that's coming. But you have to be willing to see it that way. You have to be willing to find the gift in the pain, the lesson in the loss, the growth in the struggle. Resentment and blame keep you stuck in the past. They keep you chained to people and situations that have already happened. They give your power away to external circumstances. But forgiveness, real forgiveness, not the kind where you just say the words, but the kind where you genuinely let go, that's what sets you free. Forgiveness isn't about condoning what happened or pretending it didn't hurt. It's about releasing yourself from the prison of the past. It's about taking your power back. Who do you need to forgive? Maybe it's your parents for not being perfect. Maybe it's an ex-lover who broke your heart. Maybe it's a business partner who betrayed you. Maybe it's yourself for the choices you made that you now regret. Whoever it is, the forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It only hurts you. It only keeps you vibrating at a low frequency. And you can't create a beautiful future while you're still anchored to a painful past. December is offering you a chance to complete what's incomplete, to say what needs to be said, to heal what needs to be healed, to release what needs to be released. Don't carry the baggage of this year into the next year. Travel light. Let go of the grudges, the regrets, the should-haves and could-haves. None of that matters anymore. The only thing that matters is what you choose to do now, in this moment, with the awareness and the opportunities you have. I know some of you are tired. I know some of you have been fighting for so long that you're wondering if it's worth it. I know some of you have started to believe that maybe this is just how life is for you, that maybe you're one of those people who doesn't get to have their dreams come true. But I'm here to tell you that's not true. That's just the voice of exhaustion talking. That's just the ego trying to protect you from disappointment by lowering your expectations. But you weren't put on this earth to have low expectations. You were put here to expect miracles because you are a miracle. Think about it. The odds of you existing are nearly impossible. The specific combination of DNA, the exact sequence of events that had to occur for you to be born, the trillions of cells in your body working together in perfect harmony right now to keep you alive. You are already a walking miracle. You are already proof that the impossible is possible. So why would you doubt your ability to create the life you want? Why would you believe that the same force that created you, that created the stars and the planets and the infinite cosmos, can't help you find a better job or heal a relationship or start a business? The universe is abundant. Look around you. Nature doesn't operate from scarcity. Trees don't worry about making too many leaves. The ocean doesn't worry about making too many waves. Birds don't worry about singing too many songs. They just express their nature fully and freely. And so should you. Your nature is to create, to grow, to expand, to love, to give, but you can't give from an empty cup. You have to fill yourself up first. You have to nurture yourself, care for yourself, love yourself the way you wish others would love you. Self-love isn't selfish. It's the most important thing you can do, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. Because when you love yourself, when you honor yourself, when you treat yourself with respect and compassion, you raise the vibration of the entire planet. You become a light in the darkness. You become an example of what's possible. You give others permission to do the same. But self-love requires you to set boundaries. It requires you to say no to things that don't serve you, to people who drain you, to situations that diminish you. And for many of you, that's the hardest part. You've been taught to be nice, to please others, to not rock the boat. You've been taught that your needs don't matter as much as everyone else's. But that's another lie. Your needs matter. Your dreams matter. Your happiness matters. And anyone who tells you otherwise doesn't have your best interests at heart. This December, practice saying no. Practice disappointing people. Practice putting yourself first for once. Not in a selfish, egotistical way, but in a self-honoring way. Stop over-giving. Stop over-explaining. Stop over-apologizing. You don't owe anyone an explanation for living your truth, for pursuing your dreams, for choosing yourself. The right people will understand. The right people will support you. And the people who don't, they were never your people to begin with. You know what's interesting? The things you're afraid of losing are usually the things that are keeping you stuck. That job you hate but won't leave because of the security. That relationship that's draining you but you won't end because you're afraid of being alone. That friendship that's toxic but you maintain because of history. These are all prisons disguised as safety nets. And the moment you let them go, the moment you trust that something better is waiting for you, the universe rushes in to fill the space with something magnificent. But you have to create the space first. You have to be willing to let go before you can receive. You can't hold on to the old and expect the new to arrive. That's not how energy works. Nature abhors a vacuum. When you create space, it gets filled. But most people's lives are so cluttered with things that don't serve them, with people who don't appreciate them, with activities that don't fulfill them, that there's no room for anything new to come in. Clean house this December. Not just your physical house, although that's a good place to start. Clean your mental house. Clean your emotional house. Clean your spiritual house. Get rid of the thoughts that don't serve you. Get rid of the emotions you've been carrying for too long. Get rid of the beliefs that limit you. Make room for the new. Make room for the miracles that are trying to reach you but can't because you're so full of old stuff. And while you're cleaning house, pay attention to what you're consuming. What are you feeding your mind? What are you feeding your soul? Are you watching news programs that fill you with fear and negativity? Are you spending time with people who complain constantly and see problems instead of solutions? Are you reading things that inspire you and lift you up, or things that make you feel small and inadequate? You become what you consume. If you want to change your life, change your diet. And I'm not just talking about food, I'm talking about everything you take in through your senses. Fill yourself with beauty. Fill yourself with inspiration. Fill yourself with love. Read books that expand your mind. Listen to music that touches your soul. Spend time in nature. Have conversations that matter. Create something with your hands. Move your body. Breathe deeply. Laugh often. These aren't luxuries. These are necessities. These are how you maintain a high vibration. These are how you stay connected to source energy. You are not separate from the universe. You are not separate from God, from spirit, from the divine. Whatever name you want to use, you are an extension of it. You are a physical manifestation of infinite intelligence. The same power that grows flowers from seeds and turns acorns into oak trees is flowing through you right now. It's beating your heart without your conscious effort. It's digesting your food. It's healing your wounds. It's creating new cells every single second. This power is always available to you. You just have to learn how to work with it instead of against it. Working with it means surrendering. It means letting go of the need to control everything. It means trusting the process even when you can't see the outcome. It means having faith that everything is working out for your highest good, even when it doesn't look like it, especially when it doesn't look like it. Because sometimes the universe has to take things away from you to make room for something better. Sometimes doors have to close so that new doors can open. Sometimes you have to fall apart so that you can come back together in a stronger, more authentic way. Resistance is what causes suffering. When you resist what is, when you fight against reality, when you insist that things should be different than they are, you create pain for yourself. But when you accept what is, when you surrender to the flow of life, when you trust that there's a higher intelligence at work, peace comes. Not the kind of peace that comes from everything being perfect, but the kind of peace that comes from knowing that you're exactly where you need to be, learning exactly what you need to learn, becoming exactly who you need to become. This doesn't mean you become passive. This doesn't mean you stop taking action. It means you take inspired action instead of desperate action. It means you move from a place of trust instead of fear. It means you do what you can do and then you let go of the outcome. Because here's the truth, you're not in control of the outcome anyway. You never were. The only thing you can control is your response to what happens. And your response is everything. Your response determines whether you grow or shrink, whether you become bitter or better, whether you let life break you or make you. So many people are waiting for their circumstances to change before they allow themselves to be happy. They say things like, I'll be happy when I get that promotion, or I'll be happy when I lose weight, or I'll be happy when I find the right person. But happiness doesn't work that way. Happiness isn't something you find. It's something you choose. It's something you cultivate. It's something you practice. And when you make the choice to be happy now, regardless of your circumstances, the circumstances begin to shift to match your inner state. This is the secret that happy people know. They don't wait for things to be perfect. They find joy in the imperfect. They find beauty in the ordinary. They find gratitude in the simple. They understand that life is happening right now, not in some distant future when everything falls into place. And they refuse to postpone their joy until conditions are just right. Because conditions will never be just right. There will always be something to worry about, something to fix, something to improve. But you can still be happy in the midst of it all. You can still find moments of peace, of laughter, of love. Gratitude is the fastest way to shift your energy. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you can't simultaneously focus on what's wrong. Gratitude puts you in a receptive mode. It opens you up to receive more good things. It tells the universe, yes, more of this please. And the universe always says yes to your dominant vibration. If you're vibrating gratitude, you get more things to be grateful for. If you're vibrating lack, you get more lack. It's that simple. So start every morning with gratitude. Before you check your phone, before you start worrying about your to-do list, before you let the stress of the day creep in, take a few moments to appreciate what you have. Appreciate your breath. Appreciate your bed. Appreciate the roof over your head. Appreciate the people in your life. Appreciate the challenges that have made you stronger. Appreciate the opportunities that are coming. Feel it in your body. Let it fill you up. This is how you start your day, as a vibrational match to miracles. And while you're at it, let go of comparison. Stop measuring your life against someone else's highlight reel. Stop feeling bad because someone else seems to have it all figured out. Nobody has it all figured out. Everyone is making it up as they go along. Everyone is doing the best they can with the awareness they have. Your only competition is who you were yesterday. Your only goal is to be a little bit better, a little bit wiser, a little bit more loving than you were before. The people you're comparing yourself to are on a completely different path. They have different lessons to learn, different gifts to give, different purposes to fulfill. Your path is yours and yours alone. Nobody can walk it for you. Nobody can live your life for you. And nobody can rob you of your destiny unless you let them. So stop giving your power away to other people's opinions. Stop letting other people's success make you feel like a failure. Start celebrating other people's wins, because when you celebrate what's good, you attract more good into your own life. December is teaching you that time is precious. This year is almost over. Another year has passed. What did you do with it? Did you live it fully, or did you let it slip by while you were busy being busy? Did you take risks, or did you play it safe? Did you love deeply, or did you hold back out of fear? These questions aren't meant to make you feel bad. They're meant to wake you up, because you don't get this year back. You don't get these days back. All you have is now. And what you do with now determines what your life becomes. So be here now. Be present. Be alive. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, because this is the perfect moment. Stop waiting to feel ready, because you'll never feel ready. Stop waiting for permission, because you don't need anyone's permission. You are enough. Right now, exactly as you are enough. You always have been. You just forgot. And December is here to remind you. The message is clear. It's time to wake up. It's time to remember who you are. It's time to step into your power. It's time to claim your birthright of abundance, health, love, and joy. It's time to stop living small and start living large. It's time to stop playing victim and start being the creator you were born to be. It's time to stop waiting and start acting. It's time to stop doubting and start believing. It's time to stop fearing and start loving. You have everything you need inside you right now to create the life you desire. You don't need more education, more money, more time, more resources. You need more faith. You need more trust. You need more courage. You need more love. And all of those things are available to you right now in unlimited supply. You just have to tap into them. You just have to remember that they're there. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Feel your body. Feel the life force moving through you. Feel the power that's keeping you alive. That's not your power. That's the power of the universe flowing through you. That's infinite intelligence expressing itself as you. When you align with that power, when you surrender to it, when you let it guide you, miracles become normal. Synchronicities become everyday occurrences. Life becomes magical again. This is what December wants you to know. This is the urgent message. You are so much more than you think you are. You are capable of so much more than you believe. Your potential is limitless. Your possibilities are endless. Your future is unwritten. And you get to write it. Starting now. Starting today. Starting this moment. Don't waste another day living below your potential. Don't waste another moment doubting your worth. Don't waste another breath being anything less than the magnificent being you truly are. Because the world needs you. The world needs your gifts. The world needs your light. And you can't give what you don't have. So fill yourself up. Raise your vibration. Become the highest version of yourself. And watch as your life transforms before your eyes. This is your time. This is your moment. This is your December. The universe has been preparing you for this. Everything you've been through has led you to this point. All the pain, all the struggle, all the confusion, it was all preparing you to step into your greatness. And now it's here. The door is open. The invitation has been given. All you have to do is walk through it. Walk through it with courage. Walk through it with faith. Walk through it with love in your heart and a song on your lips. Walk through it knowing that you are supported, you are guided, you are loved beyond measure. Walk through it knowing that you can't fail because there is no such thing as failure, only feedback. Walk through it knowing that everything is working out perfectly even when it doesn't look perfect. The old you dies this December. The small, scared, limited version of you that's been running the show gets to retire. And the real you, the powerful, magnificent, infinite you gets to be born. This is your resurrection. This is your transformation. This is your moment of awakening. Don't miss it. Don't let fear talk you out of it. Don't let doubt convince you it's not real. It's real. It's happening. And it's happening now. You are ready. You've always been ready. You just didn't know it. But now you know. Now you remember. Now you can see that everything in your life has been conspiring to bring you to this moment of clarity, this moment of choice, this moment of power. And what you choose now will determine the trajectory of your entire life. Choose wisely. Choose boldly. Choose love over fear. Choose faith over doubt. Choose possibility over limitation. The universe is waiting. Your destiny is waiting. Your dreams are waiting. They've been patient. They've been calling to you. And if you're seeing this message in December, if these words are landing in your heart right now, it's because it's time. It's time to answer the call. It's time to say yes to yourself. It's time to say yes to life. It's time to say yes to the adventure that's waiting for you on the other side of your comfort zone. So take a deep breath. Feel the power within you. Feel the love that surrounds you. Feel the infinite possibilities that exist in this moment. And then step forward. Step into your greatness. Step into your truth. Step into the life that's been waiting for you all along. Because you didn't come here to survive. You came here to thrive. You came here to shine. You came here to love. You came here to create. You came here to be fully, completely, unapologetically you. And that's all the universe has ever wanted from you. Not perfection. Not to have it all figured out. Not to never make mistakes. Just to be you. The real you. The authentic you. The you that's connected to source. The you that knows its worth. The you that trusts the process. The you that loves without condition. The you that gives without expectation. The you that lives without fear. That you is who you really are. And December is giving you permission to let that you finally come out, to let that you take the lead, to let that you run the show. Because when you do, when you finally stop pretending and start being, when you finally stop hiding and start shining, when you finally stop playing small and start playing full out, your life becomes the masterpiece it was always meant to be. This is not just a message for December, this is a message for your life. This is a message for every moment you have left on this earth. Live it, feel it, love it, create it, be it. You are the artist and your life is the canvas. What are you going to paint? What story are you going to tell? What legacy are you going to leave? Make it beautiful. Make it meaningful. Make it matter. Make it you. Because there's never been anyone like you before, and there will never be anyone like you again. You are unique. You are special. You are needed. And the time for you to step into your full power is now. Not tomorrow, not next year, now, right now, this moment, this breath, this choice. Choose greatness. Choose love. Choose you. And watch as the universe rewards your courage with blessings beyond your wildest dreams. This is the urgent message. This is what you needed to hear. Now, go live it. Go be it. Go create the life you came here to live. The time is now. You are ready. And you are so deeply, profoundly loved.